welcome back to the layout. As you can see from a first glance, things are progressing nicely on the rebuild. One thing you'll know is the new backdrop, and that goes from end to end. One thing that is pretty much done is the track for section 1 here. I have not decided if I want to delete this and make it look like the track was pulled up and just have old ties that are sinking into the ground. I think that'll be a cool idea. But it's pretty much set up like the old layout. This track here, this industry is going to be a corrugated box manufacturer, so they will receive high cubes of paper rolls. This track here is part of the runaround, so there will be nothing here. One thing that's pretty much done is this scene right here. It just needs more detail. This fence is going to get scrapped, and during a conversation with me and Don Iris, he sent me a link to a company that does photo etch chain link fencing, and I'm going to pick up a couple sheets of those, and it's going to look really nice. I think Paul B uses them too. But this pavement here, this is actually cork. It's just cheap cork from the dollar store. I was going to get expensive stuff, but I wasn't sure how it was going to turn out, and I didn't want to have a major investment in something I wasn't going to use. So the dollar store cork turned out to be pretty good. The only thing that needs to be done is the edges here have to be blacked out to match the fascia. I had some good criticism on these yellow stripes here. They need to be widened. I was going to black them back out and move them out, but that would just be a nightmare to retape everything. So I'm just going to extend them out to match the width of the train car, as nothing should be placed within the yellow marked area so the train cars don't collide with anything. This loading dock was finished last night. This is for lumber that comes in on box cars. And this pavement area is an extension of the lumber yard, just outdoor storage. Now, I've talked about it before, but in the real world, this lumber yard would be massive, and most of it is off layout where you can't see. So beyond this loading dock, it would be much larger, and there would be a warehouse where things are stored. Pretty much going for the entire length here. And then there's an outdoor asphalt storage area. One scene after that, there's going to be a dead end road here that I want to do. And I want to put some old tractor trailer trailers in here. Basically old storage on a dead end road. I think that'll look pretty cool. One thing I do want to do this time is have a proper road crossing that I think is going to go in right around here somewhere. The reason I want to do that is there are these massive towers that hold the crossing signals to stop traffic, and that's something I want to have on the layout. I think that'd be really cool, and we'll figure out if we can light them up and have them blink when the trains go by. I think that'll be something really cool. It wouldn't lead to anywhere. It would basically just be an industrial road that doesn't see that much traffic other than tractor trailer traffic. This right here is going to lead off to the scrapyard. The scrapyard is going to go back into the corner here. I think I've been allotted a lot more room this time, so we'll have to see when the proper track goes in from here onto section 2. We'll have to see what room has been made, and then I'll start planning how I'm going to redo the scrapyard. That's pretty much it. Everything has been wired up. All of these tracks have been individually wired into the main bus line and are hooked up to the NCE system. So, as you can hear, so this is all wired up. And all of the switches used on this layout now, I mentioned it in the previous update, they're all going to be Pico. So these all have that nice click when you throw the switches. There's one other thing I wanted to talk about, and it is this right here. I did not do something like this on the old layout. I just threw the track down and threw a wire to it and hoped for the best. That's why I had a lot of issues on the last layout, especially with track power and whatnot. This is basically an LED with a resistor, and I soldered on two connectors there, and what this does is just tell me if there's track power. Gotta get it on there good. Let me use the other hand. But as you can see, and if we go to all the pieces of track here, we have power throughout. There we go. And I did that for all of the track laid to make sure that there was consistent power throughout. I flipped all the switches. These are insulated switches, so it kills power to whichever side is not being used. So that is why every piece of track is individually wired, so there's consistent power throughout the layout. I think that's pretty much it. I'll be working on this more. Things are winding down, so I'm getting a lot more free time. I haven't done a lot of ballasting because I want to try something new. So, but anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all in the next update.